If you are looking at buying a property within the area of jurisdiction of the North Bay Mattawa Conservation Authority, you may want to determine if Ontario Regulation 177.06, Development Interference with Wetlands, Alterations to Shorelines and Watercourses, otherwise known as DIA, applies to your property. This regulation applies to areas in and around the shorelines of watercourses, water bodies, and ponds, as well as wetlands and steep slopes. This regulation considers impacts of development on the control of flooding, erosion, and hydrologic impacts to wetlands. These, whether they are currently developed or vacant land, may still be subject to Ontario Regulation 177.06. Developed properties may be subject to redevelopment in the future. Activities such as landscaping or additions, which may also be in the regulated area, could require authorization under the regulation in the future. Vacant pieces of property may be subject to the regulation for future proposed development. If the subject property is regulated by our office under Ontario Regulation 177.06, it may mean that a DIA permit is required prior to starting any development or site alterations on the property. This could be the construction of dwellings or structures. It could also be the placement, removal, or grading of fill on the property. Development criteria may also apply, such as specific setbacks from the hazard, such as floodplains, or specific development conditions, such as flood proofing, may apply. We recommend early and pre-consultation when buying a property or proposing development on the property. You may call our office to discuss a specific property to determine if it's regulated and what that may mean for future development. You may also visit our website and explore our mapping tool. The mapping tool shows properties and the limits of the regulated area. The regulated area mapping is an approximate starting point for assessing a property. All of these regulated areas are verified on the ground on the property and when required, refined.